Man, my folks, my good people, we are in the building. It is going down. It is going down. We got a lot popping right now. We got it's the backstage business, but you know what time it is. We about to hit up into a PLE. What does that mean? It's high stakes time. You know what I'm saying? So we got high stakes heading into SummerSlam on the Backstage Business Show, brought to you by the good folks at ProMe. Get to your website, get to our website, or you can follow the links on our show. The show is sponsored by the good folks at ProMe. Getting your bedroom bedding sheets, all that good stuff. You know, have your lady, your special lady friend, laying down, putting her head down on a pillow, that's pure silk. You know what I'm saying? That's got to be some good stuff for you. Get to the website, use the exclusive code executives 2026 and get 15% off your entire order. That's only if you are down with us, and I know you are. So get to the website, shop ProMe for all your needs. Thank you for them for sponsoring our show. I don't do this by myself. I got a slew of people. The ring set up. People are coming in. They're filing to the seats. They got their popcorn. They're ready to get started. And I got the queen herself, the Stace, turning heel on me. Heel turn on deck. Stace, what's going on, queen?
For this weekend and tell you I told you so. Where's Corey? It's gonna be so good.
Ooh. I had booted him. I had booted him out of them. He is no longer allowed in this. No, I'm kidding. He's on his way.
This is gonna say, I'm gonna tell. I told you so.
Oh God, please don't do that. But the queen is in the building. Queen Stace in the house. And then the main man behind the ones and twos on the drum set, Mr. Aaron Sirius Simmons himself. What's going on, Sirius?
What's good, big dog, man? Back at it, ready to chop it up, talk about everything around the world of the WWE as well as SummerSlam. And we had some stuff happen on Monday Night Raw. If we got time, we may talk about that too, man. There's a lot to talk about, man. Let's go to work.
So much.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I love it. I mean, you know, heel Solo is great, but
is he
like
heel?
a face solo, a face solo like this is even better. Even though I don't want him to be with the bloodline, this is just great. This is great cinema. But yeah, I mean, listen, we had Saturday night main event. We had our live show. Thank you everybody for listening in on that. And we ran into the last 2 weeks heading into SummerSlam. So the go home Monday Night Raw happened a couple of days ago. We're gonna have a SmackDown on Thursday, on Friday, that's heading into it. I got to be honest, outside of the beginning of the show with a pretty solid Oba Brock's showdown, the end of the show with our tribal chief Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins really just putting it like just get to the match, and then in the middle Raquel coming in.
Yes.
You know, getting the IC. I really wasn't a big fan of Raw. And we do have the man himself, the controversial one himself in the building. Mr. Corey, controversial, probably having some computer issues. It's probably infected with all that heel talk of Cody turning heel. That's probably why your computer shut down. But anywho,
that joke definitely not working.
so you can't make fun of me being on my tablet. You on your backup phone. You know what I mean? Your work phone or something like
that. It's all
You're
good.
so bright though.
Yeah,
I can see your heel turn smiling face. I'm all about it.
We ain't doing that. Yo, listen. My trigger finger's already locked and loaded. I'm angry already. My son is getting dirty on the junior joint.
He did
Sirius could crash out at any moment tonight. We might have peak crash out for Sirius tonight.
It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm here for it. But yeah, listen, outside of those three things, I wasn't really digging Raw. I thought it was meh at best. I got to be honest with you. I had a little bit more fun on the NXT. I sent you guys that video. Austin Theory.
Send it first, BTW.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I sent it first, by the way.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It was great. It's great.
Yeah.
We were out and somebody sent a text, said, did you see it? And I was like, uh-oh. So I put it on and I was like, that's incredible. Because y'all know that in the blog that I put up a few days ago, which by the way, y'all, if you are blog readers, you've got to get to the executive view We are all blogging. We've got some amazing blog content that you will love, and we would love to have you read it and share it. It's great. But I put out a list of people that I thought would cut, and Waller was one of the people that I thought for sure that we might see go, because once the Xavier and Kofi left, we haven't seen him.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even know he went down to NXT.
Well,
no, this was the first time he showed up.
This is the first time he's been there. So
right,
I think,
in a while.
You know, I'm sure he's like, do I leave or do I do what I need to do to stay? And just like Natty, maybe we're going to see him cook in NXT, but I mean, it's what I do. I mean, if you look at the number of people that we're looking to see cut, we just seen in the last 24 hours, Jordan Grace is officially gone. Ilya Dragunov is officially gone. We've already lost 2 and we're 4 days away from SummerSlam.
Yeah, that broke my heart. I mean, I was holding out hope that wouldn't be the case with Jordan Grace, but because she hadn't been on TV in over a month, and since she had been recovered, you kind of saw it coming. I'm not. I mean, I definitely want to tap in on that real quick because I know we all like Jordan Grace and Ilya Dragunov too. I thought he had a really good run with the U.S. title, but like, how do these guys just get washed up on the shore and nothing happens? So Corey, I'll come to you first, brother. Like with these 2 cuts, like what is going on?
I mean, I wasn't a huge fan of Dragunov. That was y'all. I didn't think they. I mean, I guess now after the past couple of months, I figured he'd be gone. But when he first came on the scene, I was like, they think highly of him. They're gonna do something big with him. So it's that he's just a case of another talent they fumbled, and I fear that. I fear that when we get to the next round of cuts around WrestleMania season, we're gonna be here talking about Melo. Because everything that happened to Dragunov is exactly what's happening to Melo right now.
Yep.
And I hate that because I'm a fan of Melo.
I may really crash out there, and I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah. Jordan Grace, I don't understand how you fumbled her. I don't get it.
I feel like they just didn't know. They didn't have a clue.
I roll with any of the ladies on SmackDown.
She's got the look. She's got she's
got the talent.
She's got the talent. Maybe her mic work wasn't great. Okay, you can work on that. But I just don't understand.
I think the two things that were working against her, and I don't think it was really fair. One is her mic skills were raw. They were getting a little better. I thought that little work with Blake Monroe down at NXT kind of brought a little personality out of her, and I thought maybe they could use that to their advantage. It didn't work, and let's just be honest. She's a powerhouse, but she's short. That always, when she was going up against Jade Cargill, Jade just towered over her, and you're trying to put over the fact that Jordan Grace is this powerhouse, but she's short, and it's not fair. I still like her. I love their work in TNA. I thought she did some really good stuff in NXT too, and it's been a roller coaster. And I don't know. I feel like from when she debuted as a TNA champion at Royal Rumble a couple years back to this point, it's just been an epic fail. Sirius, what do you think?
It's unfortunate that Jordan Grace is one of these ones that may get caught up in the web. Coming up in the next couple of days, because like everybody sitting here, I felt as though she brought something to the table. You can never have too many, badass females, if you will, and she was one of them. I don't understand how you are starved for talent and storylines, and you have storylines that you can put her in. Blake Monroe's on the main roster.
Yeah.
Rerun that. She's had history in running. Like, she could have battled for the Intercontinental Championship. She could have battled for the U.S. Championship. So to say that you don't have a direction for her is just bad misuse of management, because there are people there that she could have jumped into a promo with, or jumped into a program with. Hell, put her and Bailey together.
Anything.
Well, I mean, the reality is y'all are right. She's big, right? So you put her next to an Alexa Bliss and she looks like a monster. Mm-hmm. So you can't really do that with her versus Alexa, because Alexa is super face, right? So, but then when you put her with a Jade, she looks tiny. So she couldn't win for losing, because proportionately they couldn't make it work. But the reality is we have so many smaller, shorter women on both brands, that they could have done a mix up and done something with her.
Mhm.
I just think that they didn't want to.
And
I think the reality
thing.
is it's not that she didn't do enough, is that there are other people doing more. So if you're pushing yourself further,
that's nothing is real, because like they are spinning this as if there was nothing for her to do. Right. But in the reality is there was plenty for her to do. They just chose not to include her in the plan.
Yeah, I mean, how floundering was the women's division on SmackDown? Serious, like you had Jade beefing with nobody for a hot minute, and then you kind of got forced into having Jordynne Grace beef with her near the end of last year at the fall, right? And you go from that, and she does have that unfortunate knee injury, and then you're telling me you have nothing to do, like. Right. I like Ilya Dragunov had some great matches where Carmelo finally dropped the belt to Carmelo. We all were happy, but we were all like, Dad, Ilya Dragunov, he really showed such promise. And, this is the guy that they really hyped up when he came back from that knee injury. And you're telling me you got nothing to do with it for him? Nothing at all? Like all these guys running around in the back, you got nothing to do with them? Like it's ridiculous. So I feel like Jordynne, maybe she shouldn't have got moved up, but I felt like she got moved up because they needed somebody on SmackDown. And then when they got there, like, well, what are we supposed to do? I don't know whose fault it is. I don't know who you blame for that. The blame always goes to Triple H, and I don't know if it goes to him. I really don't. It's like what are we doing? What are we doing? There's so many people that are sitting around waiting for a storyline to happen. And that's why I like John Cena. I'm sorry, but that's why I love John came out and was so hyped about Grayson Waller's promo last night. He came out and said it.
I mean, heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? And so the thing is, I believe this falls directly at the feet of Triple H in creative, because it's not for lack of talent. She's not hurt. Not anymore. You pluck her from TNA, bring her through developmental in the NXT. You call her up, and since she's got caught up, she's been in the ring maybe 4 times.
Yeah,
5 maybe.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, she got in a title match.
Right, and so what are we doing? What are we doing here? So have you had that word the crown? You say whose fault it is? Villain. This has to fall solely on creative. Well, but then we're going to sit here and regurgitate the same type of matches and regurgitate the same type of people. And we've had championships on waist and shoulders of people that are not being defended.
Yeah,
top 3 haven't been defended in 100 days.
It's unless you're in the title match for the women's world title, or you're in the U.S. title picture. They have really nothing for you to do. They still haven't capitalized on Julia's momentum since she dropped the belt.
There was no momentum when she's gone on Monday. There was no momentum. She's gone on Monday. Gone. Yeah. She's gone.
That's what I'm saying. But you had the chance to capitalize.
No. When Kiana James turned, that was the moment to elevate Julia.
And they didn't do it.
Because you could have used the turn from Kiana James because they and did something with that.
Right.
We have a 5-woman tag match. 4 women are already announced. We have a 5-woman tag match, and Julia was nowhere in the equation.
Right.
No, not at all. Like for the ladder match, you mean, for the title?
Yeah.
The interim championship match. Yeah, she's nowhere to be found. Kiana James got it rubbed. You're talking. I love Nia Jax, but she got 2 matches out of that, and you can't get one of those to go to Jordynne or Julia.
Okay, I'm going to defend that. I'm going to defend that. I know y'all love her. Julie does not connect with fans.
No, I know she doesn't. She doesn't.
And so why? And here's the thing: with the surplus of female talent, there's too many women on blue brand and not enough on red brand. There's a surplus there, so it's Hunger Games. So the reality is, and I forget the podcaster this week. There's a content creator that I was like, I love what she's saying. The win with the women's division is not whether you have a title or not; it's whether you get seen every week. And they tried to show Julia every single week, and the audience had no response. On her social platform, she gets no response. So they tried to give her the opportunity to go over, and she could not capitalize. And that's the reality. When you've got people that they're showing, even in small little vignettes here and there, and there's no fan response, they're going to pull it. And I think that's what happened with Julia. They gave her every single week. They showed her with Kiana James. She came out and did some things here and there I saw her with Tiffany or with Jade. Like, they had her all over the place, at least for a couple minutes, for a solid month and a half. No fan pop, no crowd audience pop, no reaction to the social platform when they put her on there. And they're not going to put their time into somebody that can't get a reaction from the fans. And the reality is, you go from good to great in this business. You can't be okay and they're going to elevate you to good. You have to be ready to come to the platform good, and then they're going to give you the time. But there are so many people at this point, and unfortunately, that's what happened to Jordan. I think that she would have stayed longer. When she got hurt, they were going to put her in a spot. We were seeing her weekly a little bit. Her knee got hurt, and they moved on.
See,
I that's what we see every time.
I disagree with that, because for a long period of time, and Corey, you're oddly quiet, and I don't like it. But for a long period of time, we've sat here and we said that Nia Jax, horrible. We said that when she came in, we said Jade Cargill, horrible. And they worked themselves and worked it, and now they are being propped up into positions to where they are now main event relevant. So to retort what you said, yeah, Julia didn't get over when she first came in, but has she been given a fair shot to become good to great? And I don't.
She had two US title runs. She had 2 U.S. title runs. You can't get over with 2 U.S. title runs.
Yep. And the reality is, here's the thing, and I'm going to defend this too, with Jordan, with Nia Jax, and with Jade. Jade had a following. Jade came, and then she was with Bianca for a while, and people immediately either loved her or hated her. There was no indifference. And it's been like that from Jade's run from the beginning. So there's no such thing as bad publicity. For Jade Cargill, even when she was a face, there were people hating her, right? But she was getting FaceTime because they were getting a reaction, which is what they want. Same for Nia Jax. Nia Jax on socials was getting tons of hits. People were hating her as well. The problem with Julia is not that she was hated or loved. Indifference. Nobody cared. So that's what I would say the difference in what you're saying is the series is from the beginning, Jade was either loved or hated. Nia Jax loved or hated. Julia came and no one cared. And to Villain's point, they put the strap on her. They tried. They started showing her weekly. And she'd come out and people would go, huh. I mean, there was no reaction. So that's the reality is even if you're hated, that's what they want, right? Because that's people talking on socials. That's people tuning in to hate on them. That's people making comments. That's people sharing videos. But Julia couldn't even get any of that. And that's why she's gone. That's why I'm sure she's gone next week. Because to your point, Jade immediately went to rock star status. Loved and hated. Nia Jax is consistent. And yes, she's gotten better. But even when she wasn't great, we still love to talk about how much we hated her. How many times did we do that on this show?
Not a lot. And that was my point. You know what I'm saying? We sat here on this show and other shows that we are part of and dragged Nia Jax. We dragged Jade Cargill, the same as we're dragging Julia. And so, like, I get what you're saying, but you have to be able to fall, make the mistakes, learn, and then come back. And yeah, Julia fell. She wasn't getting the pop, whatever the case may be, but I don't feel as though she got the opportunity to come back. Because if we just cut them off there, then again, Nia Jax may still be here because of her lineage. But Jade Cargill, she wouldn't be here.
Jade Cargill was going to be here because she was the big sign from AEW. You knew she was.
And she never fell.
And Jordan Grace wasn't the big sign from TNA.
She was.
Her injury is what the problem was for her. She got hurt and left, and they moved on. And unfortunately, if you, I mean, that's what happens here. It was two different things for Jordan. For her problem was she got hurt. They put her in a storyline. She got hurt, and then they moved on from it. And they're like, okay, well, we're not going to go back to that. So too bad. But again, it's because there are too many people.
That's what I was about to say. There's a lot of people in NXT waiting to come up. Lola Vice is coming up. Kiana Jordan, she's going to come up at some point very soon. I mean, Tatum Paxley is coming up.
I wouldn't.
Huh? What you say?
I wouldn't come up.
I mean, but they're coming. They're coming.
We'll get to that in a minute, Brian. I like the question. We'll get to that in a minute, bro.
Yeah, but Corey, you've been quiet, man. Corey, I need to hear from you, brother. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I mean, I don't care about Julia, so I'll just let y'all have at it.
Yeah, but I mean, like Julia, yeah, exactly. Julia or Jordan or Ilya Dragunov. Like,
I care about. The only one that's been cut that I care about is Jordan Grace.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been telling y'all they was gonna fumble her forever. So
yep, from the beginning.
Yeah, so it hurts. So we'll see what comes out of that. But yeah, I mean, listen, so Brian in the chat, thank you, Brian, said, then who is in the end in danger of being cut if they travel WWE but not currently being used? Mello. They have absolutely no plans for him. They haven't said it, but it's been circulating that they have no plans for this guy right now, which is a joke. I mean, how does he get circumvented? Like, Baron Corbin, great. All right, nice to see you. Welcome back. No buzz, no hype for this match between him. I mean, the match was announced or the challenge was made when SmackDown went off the air. Like, and this guy.
We didn't even see it.
Yeah, if you have socials, you saw it, but like that's the how you get to Trick Willie and Baron Corbin, and this guy has been working his behind off. I went to a live show, saw Carmelo working. The crowd was into him. He his promo work is a little all right, but like it's still I can still vibe with him. His ring work is outstanding, and I feel like they're keeping him in purgatory because they know if he goes to AEW, he'll cook.
Yep.
And it's the same thing with Jordan Grace. He's short. That's the only thing I can look at. That's the only thing, and it's a joke because Carmelo was the number one pick for a reason. He is him. He is so talented in the ring.
Yep.
And they got nothing to do for him. Nothing.
But yet we still have War Raiders. We still have Fraxium. We still have Gargano, who's been laying down and planking all over the world for months. Yes.
Yeah. He's got cost his wife her job. Like
it's too much. I mean, and here's the thing: that we saw this. This was the first time, just at this WrestleMania. This is the first time we saw cuts with people that we were seeing on TV regularly, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last cuts, they were like, okay, y'all, just because you see them regularly doesn't mean we're not going to cut them. Mm-hmm. So that's why the trajectory of what could happen next week is up in the air. Like, I mean, there's some givens. I feel like there's some layups that we know that need to be gone. Like War Raiders should be gone. Like Otis and Tozawa, yes. Until Grayson Waller last night, I felt like he was absolutely leaving. But then you have people like Natty who's smart, right? You can't get TV time in the red brand or blue brand. Go back to NXT. Go train. Go do things there because then you're still getting TV time, if not more, and you're helping them to be ready. But I'm going to say something to you, Barry, that you just said, villain, about everybody that's ready to come up. If I were in NXT, I'm not coming up.
I'm saying no.
I'm not coming up because I can get TV time every single week at NXT. I am on a brand that stays in one spot pretty much. And I can be a big fish in a little pond and just dabble, like go into Royal Rumble, right? Do little things here and there. But don't send me up because it looks like that's where you go to die right now.
But they can't stay there forever.
Recently, they can't, but they also don't need to come up too quick.
I know, but like, do you think Jada Parker is too quick? She's been down there for a minute.
No, but here's the reality. I would go to I'd go to AAA. I'd go to AAA before I'd come to the blue brand or the red brand.
I would.
Because if you look at it's a curse. Everybody that they brought up for the last 2 years, with the exception of Oba and Trick, and I got to tell you, I'm a little worried about Javon Evans too.
I'm not.
He's doing okay right now. but he's getting back into oblivion. Like you guys saw Rusev, you saw the video Monday night. He just walked off. He's like, screw this.
No, that's not.
It came out that he was hurt.
Yeah,
I know,
he was hurt.
but they keep putting them in the similar matches. We're seeing Rusev and Javon in the same ones over and over again, right? At some point, and Corey, you said this before, at some point, if you keep putting them in these matches that are irrelevant, right, they'll get to where they don't have them going anywhere either. And that's what happened to Mello. They put him in a title match, and you guys, last 2024 and 2025, him and Andrade carried SmackDown for an entire summer.
That 7-game series was on point.
Insane.
Incredible.
It was insane. And look at where we're at now. Andrade's and cooking in AEW, and Carmelo probably, if it wasn't for his wife, I think he would ask for a release. Like the way they're treating him, it's ridiculous. But like Ethan Page, do you think they're not fumbling him yet? But I can see the rut that they're going to start putting this guy in if they don't get it together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's another one that can come.
There's some Ricky Saints.
We haven't seen him in a month.
Nope. And he
Does
came
anybody
on
know
hot.
what happened to him?
Nope. So I think that's the reality, is that if you come in now because you have huge stars, right? Huge stars. So they're giving them the majority of the time. We're getting this Vision stuff. I mean, come on. Austin Theory and Otis and Tozawa.
Did you guys see that video though? Like I think it was during the commercial break, they were doing a promo and Braun Breaker looked so disinterested. Yeah. You saw that, right, Corey?
Checked
out. He looked beyond disinterested. Go ahead, Corey.
Because they failing him. Like Braun's supposed to be a world heavyweight champion right now. Braun's supposed to be competing for titles, and you got him sitting here playing the background to Austin Theory and Maxine.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, what
yes.
we doing?
But like, if it has to end at SummerSlam, something has to happen where he either leaves the group or he kicks them out of the group or something where he, like, in my mind, like the Brock Paul Heyman relationship is not severed, but that's it at SummerSlam. That's the swan song. Paul Heyman needs to say, listen, don't worry about those two. You come with me and you, we're going to be the new Brock and Paul Heyman, and I'm going to take you to the top. It has to happen.
The Monday after Mania, the Monday after SummerSlam possibly, but the Vision's not even on the card.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. It has to happen the Monday after. Something has to get, like, Braun Break. They're going to lose this kid. They're going to lose him. Like, I'm still in the camp, and Corey and I fight about this. I'm still in the camp in January. Braun wasn't ready. But you know what? A lot of guys weren't ready, and like Jade wasn't ready, and you gave her the strap. Why didn't you do it with him? Because you wanted Punk versus Roman. I get that.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
I understand. I understand.
You could have still got the Punk and Roman. You could have had him lose it at Rumble.
Exactly. But then my thing is, if you have him lose it right after he wins it, then he's not a credible champion. So like, what do you do?
That's who.
No, in my mind, if he can lose the belt as quickly as he gained it, then why did you give it to him?
Sammy lost the belt in 9 days. Sammy about to do the best work of his career in the next couple months. But
Sammy's not Braun. Sammy's not the future. Braun is.
And I don't think the aspect matters. The point is, because again, you said this last week. Once they wrote off Seth Rollins, they should have put the strap on him then.
Yep.
And I said that then.
Right.
I said that then.
Right. And then you can let him run for that joint for a week or two, whatever, and eventually get to, Punk and Roman, whatever the case may be. But like
that match was, he would have had the belt in September, October, right? That was October around that time. So
carry it to Rumble. That's 3 months.
Yeah, you could have exactly. If you were gonna do it then. Not when they had the big match between Punk and Braun in January.
Yep.
If you were gonna do it, you should have done it right when Seth got hurt. Let him run with the belt for the fall, and then drop it. To your point, drop it at Rumble. I could get with that. I still wouldn't have signed up for it because I didn't think he was ready, but I would have understood. And
or because he got hurt, you just vacate it and you do something else that you could have gotten to where we were anyway.
Because I didn't like the storyline of him carrying the belt but not being the champ and then having to give it up. And they totally fumbled that storyline with him and Adam Pearce. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like Adam, like that beef that they fumbled that. Like they have failed him. They have failed him.
And they're doing that now with Gunther and Nick Aldis. What they couldn't do with Breaker and Adam Pearce, now they're doing it with Gunther and Nick Aldis.
I'd rather them do it with Nick Aldis and Gunther, because I just feel as though both of those. I think Nick Aldis is a better wrestler, but I normally don't agree with you guys when it comes to they failed them. They failed
Braun, you mean? Yeah, they failed them, and like Corey's been singing those praises and on that train for a long time. And I after watching Unreal, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Like I'm totally in Corey's camp. They're failing this kid, and it's visibly frustrating. And on his face, and it's frustrating as a fan to watch. It's frustrating because you have this guy that I know Oba is on a rocket ship, but you can have two rocket ships in the air at the same time, and it just doesn't make any sense.
You know how you can fix this in one night. When Brock and Oba get in that cage, when Brock loses, have Braun come out there and put him out.
That's right.
Have Braun come out there and destroy Brock. Get him out of there.
Destroy Brock or destroy Oba?
Destroy Brock. Now it's like, I'm the Paul Heyman guy. Old dude, take old Yellow out back and get rid of him.
That.
Brock's already put his boots in the ring and retired that way. We all know, and I don't know if y'all seen it, but Triple H has been on Busted Open and ESPN, and
he was on.
If you listen to him talk, it's pretty clear that this is it for Brock.
Sure.
So have Braun come out there, destroy Brock, and become the Paul Heyman guy.
Here is my question to that. Okay, if we do that, and again, I'm on board with that being done. Does that necessarily mean that Paul Heyman now steps back in with the Vision because Braun Breaker is still attached to the Vision?
No, that's him leaving the Vision.
That's him leaving the Vision.
Okay. So walk me through it. If he attacks Brock Lesnar, how does that signify him leaving the Vision?
You come out Monday night, they're all in the ring doing a segment together. You make it seem like he's still with them, and boom, he lays them out too. I'm done with y'all. Throw the tag belts on Austin and leave.
No, and it's even better. This is how you do this too. I agree with you, Corey. But what's even better is you have the Vision come out Monday, then you have Bronson Reed come out, and then Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker kick the other two out and say, "You're not the Vision anymore. You're done." Like, we're Paul Heyman guys. It's just us two. It's a 3-man group, and that's it. We're done. Like, I feel like Logan Paul and Austin Theory are good, but they were thrown into this group. We never got the Vision storyline that we were hoping for because of injuries. Let's just put the band back together and scrap this crap. We're done.
Yep.
Then you turn Theory, Maxine, and Logan into a face by doing that.
No, you don't turn them in.
You technically gonna turn Braun into a face because everybody that's sick of seeing the Vision is gonna cheer that.
That's right.
The only time Braun's gonna be a heel is when he takes Brock out in Minnesota. Because it's home. But when he comes out Monday, if you have him turn on the Vision and get out of that crap, they'll cheer him.
But that's why, I mean, to me, I understand why you would want him to do it to Brock. That's why I want him to do it with Oba. Have those two feud for the rest of the year.
Hold on.
And then have Bronson Reed come out and have Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker feud with Oba. Done.
Okay, cool. But I another way to get to do exactly what I said, and also have them lose the tag titles in one night. Big Cass and Enzo come out there, challenge them, You have them lose because of Theory and Maxine, and then you have him turn on the Vision.
Yeah, because like I'm pissed, right? Like, yeah, because we know Enzo's coming. And so like you could do that Monday night, right? But either way, there better be plan. If Triple H doesn't have any plans, if we're running this play again Monday night with the Vision and Braun Breaker, all hell.
And Maxine and Alpha Academy love story. Yeah, no,
we're done.
No,
we're done.
We can't.
We're done.
We can't. But I think, Aaron, you made a good point. The fact that they're not on a 2-night pillar PLE, and 7 months ago, they were ruling main event Raw, tells us all we need to know.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, maybe the opposite happens. Maybe what happens is, because you're right, the heel face, they're all heels, right? Maybe it's they do the opposite, and Austin tries to say he's too big for his britches, and him and Logan Paul are like, y'all are not good enough for us anymore. We're gonna leave y'all, and we're gonna do our own thing because we're better, right? I can see that happening too.
I don't see that happening. I don't.
You gotta have Braun destroy him.
And then Breaker goes out and destroys him. They run their mouth.
Not only that, what you could do, and we all know every year SummerSlam we get a surprise. So somebody's coming back at SummerSlam. But Monday, when Braun turns on him, you could have Bronson show up and help him, and now you got your Vision back.
Yep.
But Bronson's ready.
Yeah, he's ready.
Skinny. And after last week,
I feel.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I felt like, in my mind, I feel like they're just trying to string us along to get to SummerSlam and get Bronson back. Bronson back. That's what they're trying. They're trying to get us there, and then post SummerSlam, that's when this is going to take off. But like, until then, I'm like pissed because they are doing nothing. But like
nothing.
And I'm like, and hopefully his expression on TV was a work. Braun Breaker. I mean, hopefully it was a work, and like that's why we're talking about.
I don't think it's a work. I think he's genuinely pissed.
I would. But he's a company guy too. Like he'll do anything for the company. So,
but
it's only so much you can take when you was just basically the main guy less than a year ago, and now you can't overtake your spot.
You got badass on your wrestling singlet, and you're sitting there playing second and third fiddle to a bootleg love story that we've seen replay over and over again. Yeah, come on, fighten up.
Here's the same example of Jordan Grace, right? They were Poison Breaker to go up, and he got hurt. So they have to move the storyline on, and now they don't know what to do with him to get it back on the rails. The difference is he was too big to cut him, so they're going to sideline him indefinitely till they can figure out what to do with him. Where Jordan, they just are like, okay, we have nothing to do for you. But the reality is they have to do something, and I agree that something big has to happen at SummerSlam to at least have something to do with the Vision that then comes out at Raw, because their response to Raw this past Monday night was the worst it's ever been. Like the social media right now has said is literally the worst Raw that they've ever done. And we just said that 2 months ago, and it got worse. We thought it couldn't get worse, and it did. And it was the show before a pillar PLE. So they're going to have to make next Monday's Raw giant to overshadow the fact that they sucked.
It's setting up that way, and so like you got to return a big cast. Yeah, obviously you'll probably get Enzo, and then they got a lot of work to do. They're limping to SummerSlam because I'm like I said, outside of Raquel winning the IC belt, which I love. I know Sirius crashed out. I mean, I'm happy for Raquel.
Wonderful.
I feel like
I love her.
Yeah, go ahead, Sirius.
I love Raquel. I'm happy for her. I know how long she's grinded. I know how long she's worked. I mean, salute to her.
This is the first singles title.
And since 2016. I saw it on IG today. So, I mean, this is her first singles title in a long time. And she's worked, she's grinded, she's did the company thing, she's laid down, she's taken pins, she's
been long overdue.
Just not the wifey, man. Just
look, it also put on hold y'all's Judgment Day breakup because there's no way they're breaking up now.
No way.
They're just gonna limp on with the Judgment Day. I'm like, it's. I mean,
I mean, should be all right.
Mm-hmm. It could be a springboard to a bigger storyline for her.
So what?
It could be a springboard to a bigger storyline for her. Maybe she gets into Money in the Bank, or
I mean,
like something like that.
Or it could be a springboard of them fumbling her.
Yeah,
right, Corey.
Huh?
It could be a springboard to them fumbling.
He got to go. He got to go. I can't. No, we can't have that. We can't.
Is he wrong? Is he wrong? Is he wrong though? Because
I need y'all to do me a favor. Before Saturday night, I need y'all to teach Stacey how to run these boards, because I don't want y'all kicking me out when Cody turn heel.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. If you in control,
we'll just have to go live separately.
Yeah, if you're in control of the boards, we ain't got to worry about it.
Well, yeah. Because it is Saturday night, and Sirius is here Saturday night when Cody turns heel. So
yeah,
I am here.
And he gonna be crying, boy.
I kicked my own son off the podcast today. I kicked my little nephews off the podcast today. I was talking about him turning. Hit the button. Boom.
Yep.
Hold on. Even the kids know?
Even his own son, who he said would be devastated if Cody went heel, was like, Cody going heel.
I kicked my own son out. I put
he didn't kick him out when he was talking about Sol Ruka, but he kicked him out when he talking about Cody. That was diabolical. Listen, shout out to the junior execs. They got a great show coming on Friday. It's gonna be fire. You guys are gonna really enjoy it. But yeah, listen, I am so happy for Raquel. I really am. She's like you said, Siri, she's grinded. She's put in the work. She's gotten so much better. It's long overdue. Now just don't fumble this. Don't let her hold the belt for a month and a half and not wrestle. Like, give me a break, dude. Give her something to do. Give me Raquel and Roxanne. Roxanne jealous and wants to. I don't give a damn what we do.
Jealousy. That's the storyline right there. That's money.
She's not jealous. That iconic, so she's got to defend it. She's not that iconic.
Yeah, no, she'll defend it.
Raquel's not that iconic. That's Liv. She's iconic, so she ain't got to defend it.
I mean, they showed it on TV that Lyra was watching from the back. So you've got Lyra that can do it. Soul's going to want another chance at it. You've got Roxanne that's going to have jealousy, so you can do it. So you've got built in 3 opportunities for some good matches to come up to make that work on Monday nights.
We won't get none of them.
We won't get none of them.
Fair.
We'll see.
We won't get none of them.
We'll see. Listen. I'm already getting annoyed with how they're booking Blake Monroe on SmackDown. Just give me something. Like, she's going after everybody and then not doing much.
Has she had a match yet?
No, she hasn't had a match. She's just
smacking people on the head backstage.
She's sneak attacking everybody, man. It's diabolical.
They doing too much. They bringing too many at once. They already don't know what to do with JC James.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well, that's another one. Like, we can get into the SummerSlam matches in a minute, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to hold off on that, but because that match, oh god. But yeah, like, other than that, like, I was just not impressed with Raw. I just wasn't impressed at all. Go home Raw. I mean, guys, give me your opinions real quick, and we'll start breaking it down.
I don't know how. I missed the first 5 minutes, and I was hoping that y'all would be done with Raw. I can't believe y'all got 45 minutes out of that garbage show.
Well, we were talking about other things. We were talking about other people.
Talking about the stuff. I'm not gonna pull any punches here. Raw was bad. And then this insertion of Ryan Garcia into this whole storyline with the Judgment Day and things like that, it was just bad luck all the way around. Again, we duck no smoke. If you've been under a rock, Ryan Garcia has said some disparaging things. The WWE has not sugarcoated nor hid its love affair with things very, very controversial. And this is just another reminder of that. So to do this, first and foremost, on your platform, and to do this on a go-home episode of a major PLE is just wrong every way, every way around it. So I wasn't gonna skate and start talking SummerSlam without kind of speaking my piece on that. I didn't like the Obafemi Brock Lesnar weigh-in. I thought that was poorly done. I think Corey said this in the chat. When did he start bringing out scales? You know what I'm saying? Like that was so incredibly weird. And so they did that. I again, the Seth Rollins Roman Reigns face off. We've seen this. We've seen this play before. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns once again gets tripped up by a chair that just ominously appears, ringside, and so it was just bad all the way around.
Hold up now. You being disrespectful. The last segment was good. I liked the last segment. You being disrespectful.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But like we've seen better
from those two.
No, we've seen better. We've seen
better. You expected better from Roman. Seth cooked that man.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's right.
Seth told that man, "I'm gonna make you go home to your kids a loser."
Mm-hmm. And that hurt. That was some ether for you right there. That burned him. That's why he snapped. But I don't want to get away from the Ryan Garcia thing. There's a lot of negative comments out there, and like honestly, the whole segment sucked. It really did. Like the song was like halfway catchy, but then when I saw that clown come out of the crowd and start dancing around, I was like, "What are we doing?" If it was bad enough you announced that he was there, then it was like he just jumps the railing and starts. I was like, "Come on, man!"
It took Ryan Garcia for you to think that segment was crap.
No.
The song was catchy.
The song was catchy, but it was just like. It's just like, what are we doing? Like, it's just like, why are we here? Like, why are we here?
Because of y'all.
It's not my fault. How did we get here with Danhausen and
Joe Hendry?
Joe Hendry. Like, how did we get here? But like, it's over.
Y'all Danhausen me to death. Y'all couldn't wait. Y'all had to have Danhausen everywhere, and now we got this bastard everywhere, and it's y'all fault. It's y'all.
I love me some Danhausen. He's funny. He's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? This and the third. But again, to Villain's point, how did we get here?
Yeah, this is what frustrates me. If you know San Diego Comic-Con was over the weekend, great show. I watched the Avengers Doomsday trailer. Oh my god, and the panel was pretty solid. But Danhausen and CM Punk and AJ Lee were at Comic-Con for the wrestling figures, and Danhausen was great the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So to go from that, wildly entertaining, working with kids, the kids that he was with, the kid made his own Danhausen costume like he had at MSG for Saturday Night Main Event. You go from that, and then we're doing I Believe That You Are Cursed. Like, how did we get here? Like,
I believe that you
and Corey loved it. Corey was tapping it. You was tapping your foot. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say just
like, bro, man.
There's usually, and Sirius will tell you this because he laughs in the chat every time I do a Niners podcast. I'm always trying to keep up with Raw. I was so happy when that crap was on TV and I didn't have to hear it. I didn't pay no attention to it.
So bad.
I believe that you are cursed.
They took Joe Hendry's song and made it corny. I like Joe Hendry's song, and they made it corny.
Yeah, no, they made him corny. They need to do something with Joe Hendry. He's gonna be next.
He on the way after.
Let's have some real talk about that. They better figure out something with Joe Hendry, or he's gonna be next.
I'm starting to feel like they enjoy it bringing TNA's top stars over and making them look bad. That's what I'm starting to feel that way.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
No reason for Joe Hendry to be
because they don't fit the WWE. They don't do it the WWE style and all that kind of stuff, which is ridiculous.
If you can wrestle, you can wrestle.
Yeah, but it's not just wrestling. It's the promos. It's all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I was not impressed with Raw. Stace with Raw.
It was terrible. It was not great. It was not great, and I used to agree with everybody. I mean, and Corey, I never thought I'd say that. The segment with Danhausen was just disappointing. I think, just disappointing, because they could be doing other things with him, but my God, is he going to curse like everybody? We're running out of places to curse. And for me, the other side of that is because he's doing all that on Raw. I'm really worried about Kit Wilson and The Miz for SmackDown. Like, I'm afraid that they're on the cut list because they've been using Danhausen a lot more on Raw with this whole Judgment Day spiel. There's nothing left for Kit and Miz.
I think Dominic Mysterio deserves.
Kit Wilson maybe cut. I think Miz is fine though.
Well, Mysterio deserves more.
Dom deserves better. This is
He
ridiculous.
does.
Yeah, between him, I don't know who's being fumbled more, Dominic or Braun Breaker. Because if you watch,
Dom.
did you see Dom's work at AAA over the
It's
weekend?
amazing.
That tag
It's
match,
awesome.
amazing. How he, the classic,
Amazing.
go reach for the tag, drop down, like turn heel, like they were loving you, then you turn face, and El Grande Americano got screwed. Like you're doing that kind of work in Triple and you taking the Raw, and he's doing a Money's on the Pole match at SummerSlam. That's the best you got for Dom Mysterio. Free Dom Mysterio. It's Judgment Day. It's Judgment Day. It's Judgment Day. It's not Danhausen. Judgment Day sucks, and I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of it.
It's terrible.
Make it an all women's faction. Free JD and free Dom Mysterio. We're done. We're done.
Again. What do you do with him? Where do you go?
With who?
Dom Mysterio. You've got him hooked into Danhausen right now. What do you do with him?
Because you can't put him in the main event. They're not going to put him in the main event against a Roman or against a Oba or they're not, or whoever they want, or Seth Rollins. And so he's like middling in this wasteland.
That's why he's in
AAA.
Yes, he's in the wasteland because they're not going to elevate him to the top. He's going to rot in the mid. But people love him too much to let him go, so he's just going to always be in the mid.
Who got the IC title?
Penta. He's about to drop it to your boy Chad Gable.
The freaking Chad Gable.
Dom, y'all. I hear what y'all saying about they won't put him in the main event, but they really need to.
They do.
But it's not believable. It's not believable to have him against Roman. It's not believable.
Okay. And I know y'all gonna disagree with me right now because hindsight is 2020. Eddie Guerrero was not believable against Brock Lesnar.
Okay. No, you're fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
And he beat him. And we all love Eddie Guerrero.
Rey Mysterio beat Taker.
Rey Mysterio beat Taker. Rey Mysterio won a triple threat against Shawn Michaels and Triple H, didn't he?
Right.
Come on, man.
No, he beat Kurt Angle and Randy Orton to win Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Okay,
so
that's
we can't talk about it's not believable. I think we already know that they don't care if we think we'll believe it or not. Period.
But we know he's not going to go over on Roman. That's the part that's not believable for me.
He ain't got to go over on Roman. There was a time where we were sitting here like, and I'm gonna go back. I wanted Braun Breaker to win the title. At that point, Dom should have been in the main event scene.
Yep.
You should have had, and I said this either on the show or in the chat. You should have had these new dudes in a tournament style beating the old dudes in a tournament for that title. And now you've made new stars. You could have made Dom believable that way. You could have made Braun look like a star that way, but you didn't. You gave us Jay and Punk.
Yep. Because the reality is Punk's about to retire.
Yep.
Drew's living his best life right now, making movies, making TV shows. He is having a blast, right? Like everything. Roman said he's finishing out this contract. Cody, who is younger, is finishing out his contract. Seth Rollins even said on Unreal, we talked about this last week, he's like, I don't know how much more I have left because I keep getting injured. He said that. So all of our top guys are on the way out. But we are not elevating any of these guys that are mids to be believable in the peaks and in the top spots. So as these guys drop off in the next 2 years, we're not going, wow, who's the leaders now? Who are our main event guys now? Randy Orton. Right? Like all of them, we are in a 3-year gap that we probably will not see by 2029, 2030. All of them.
Yeah.
And aside from Oba, who else is being poised to take that top spot?
And that's the problem. They focused everything on one guy, like I've been saying.
Yep.
And once we got these top guys, let's call it 2029. We got them for 3 more years.
3 years.
You got 3 years to figure this out.
Yep. And they can't just all of a sudden go to the top. They've got to be shopping and swimming in that pond. They've got to be swimming in that pond because, I'm going to take us back to May. Serious, you were like, I don't believe Jacob versus Roman.
I did not.
But the reality is, we got to figure out how to get Jacob up there and everybody else that needs to go, because the longest we have them is 3 years. But the reality is, we just heard Roman say this last summer, I think he's got less than 2 years left on his contract.
No. He re-upped till 29. He's there till 29. That's where I got the 29.
It's middle 2026.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
It's 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And we don't know when he might wrestle. He might retire at WrestleMania. We got less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, 2029 is 2 years away, y'all. So we're talking all of our major players, and that's a dose of reality I don't think anybody's willing to grasp. We are 2 years away from every major player being gone at the longest. Mm-hmm. And we don't believe Jacob being up there. Solo should have been up there. We've got Brock. We've got Braun Breaker. We've got Bronson Reed. That's just all red brand, y'all. That's all red brand.
Mm-hmm. You ain't got nobody on SmackDown. You got Punk. You got Cody.
Exactly. We've got nobody on the blue brand.
You had Damian Priest. You pushed him back down.
Exactly.
Drew's gone.
They're slowly pushing Damian Priest back up, though. They're having him threaten the titles.
Mm-hmm.
So these are all people that we should be seeing getting in the main event picture, because in the next 2 years, they're going to have to take over the main event spot. And if they don't, what do we do?
I think after SummerSlam, Trick will start to sneak in, because not trying to jump the shark, but I think Trick's losing at SummerSlam.
He might, and then we'll see what happens with him. But there's a lot that needs to be done. Braun better win the Money in the Bank this year.
I don't see losing at SummerSlam. No.
They didn't bring Baron Corbin back to lose his first match. They didn't do that.
Yeah, they didn't do that. Braun Breaker.
Do we care about him?
No.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot. Shockingly, it shocked me too. But y'all know I listen to Busted Open all the time. Baron Corbin got a huge fan base.
He has a huge fan base.
I had no
idea. And the boys lost their whole mind. Like the Return of the Taker or something. They were like screaming. I was like, do we care about this dude? Apparently we do.
Yeah, he's got a nice little fan base.
He does. And people are happy that he's back. So, we'll see. Like I said, listen, Braun Breaker better win Money in the Bank this year. That's the only way you're gonna save him, to me, in my mind. So there's a lot of work to be done. So
when is that? October?
Next month, September.
Next month.
September.
So you'll have the qualifying matches, and you can go from there. So we got a lot to get to. We're about an hour in. Thank you everybody for watching. High Stakes on the Backstage Business podcast, brought to you proudly by the people at ProMe. Get to ProMe, use the promo code Executives 2026, get 15% off your order, offer your betting and bedroom needs. Get some silk. Have your lady on silk. I have a lane in silk. You know what I mean? You're gonna get some. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Saturday and Sunday matches. Serious. Which night are you more interested in? The Saturday lineup or the Sunday lineup?
It's only one right answer, serious.
There's only one right answer.
It's Sunday.
Whoa, that shocks me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to see Chad Gable. I want to see the Chad Gable joint. I want to see what that looks like.
You want to see all the boring crap?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not going to be able to watch Sunday, so I'm more interested in what I'm not going to be able to watch as opposed to Saturday.
I got you. Makes sense.
All right, Stacey.
We'll spoil it for you. Don't you worry about it.
Sirius came out with the wrong answer to start. Stacey.
That's usually what happened, though.
Yeah. Stacey, which night you looking forward to?
I feel like total matches, we're gonna get better matches on Saturday night than Sunday night. But I'm excited about Seth and Roman. But we've got, if you look at it, you've got Fatal Influence on the first night. We've got Ia Liv.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing that's gonna happen on Saturday night's the Cody turn. But I'm really looking forward to the Gunther Nick Daddy Aldis match. I mean, that's gonna be a banger. And if they let it, I haven't heard anything that the first hour. Have we heard that the first hour's on ESPN?
No, that's gone.
It's gone. So we have a chance to really see an outstanding match It'll be quick, but a Hell in a Cell match that will be great. So I think
So-
matches will have better, more solid matches on night 1 than night 2.
Yeah, so there is no first hour on free TV, as they call it, on ESPN.
They didn't have
and you
to
got
since
switch
they
over
struck
to
the YouTube deal.
Yeah.
Since they struck the YouTube deal.
Have
Yeah,
that because
can
I
you-
got to figure out how to make that work.
I got
Yeah,
YouTube
so
TV.
can you-
I'm straight.
You
Can you
should have
get
gotten
can you
an
get the
email.
dish on that? Can you get a dish on that?
Huh?
No, Stacy, you brought up the
it
YouTube
said
deal.
that what you do is you use your same.
No.
you-
Go backwards.
Okay.
Tell me about the YouTube deal.
So YouTube TV, YouTube landed a deal with ESPN now that you will get ESPN Unlimited as part of your YouTube plan. So if you have YouTube TV, you now have access to the ESPN world of shows, which is great because now I don't have to pay for ESPN anymore at no extra cost.
At no extra cost. So I have
then
YouTube
you just
TV
have to
and
sign in
Mhm.
with your YouTube TV sign in on the ESPN, and you should be able to get it no problem. You need to do that soon because you don't want to be floundering and cancel your ESPN account today, and you try to do it Saturday at 4:00 and it doesn't work.
Yeah, so Fubo TV had a similar setup, and Alphabet / Google made the deal with YouTube. I think it was yesterday, so that now if you have YouTube TV, which is probably one of the biggest streaming services out there, it's easily one of the more popular ones. I have it. I love it. I'll never get rid of it.
I'll never get YouTube TV.
So I mean, on Saturday in the fall, Corey and Sirius know, like, and Miss Stacy know too. It's nothing but don't from the hours of 12 to probably 11 o'clock, and don't bother me. Okay, multi-view is everything. So YouTube did strike the deal with ESPN Unlimited. That should start. So you get all the live sports, digital only streams, and WWE premium live events integrated into their viewing package. It's a huge deal. So, so that alluding to what you were saying, ESPN is not on live TV. I think you can expect some big things from that opening match over in Brock. Corey, night 1 or night 2?
Night 1, obviously, but the match I'm looking forward to the most outside of Roman Seth is the women's ladder match.
Yeah,
and I have a reason for that because I'm excited about who I think gonna win. So
let me tap on that real quick. I'm happy that we're getting that match. Tiffany Stratton, I didn't want her in over who I think she had faced. Who did she face to win that match?
It was JC Jane.
JC Jane. No, it was JC Jane. We weren't happy about that, but we all know that Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair, and Chelsea Green, those 4 can definitely put on a really good match. The 5th woman has not been announced yet. There's some possibilities. My daughter stole my thunder today, who I would love it to be, but I'm going to go around the room. I'm going to start with the queen herself. Who's the 5th woman in this match?
I've already read that they're planning on it being AJ Lee.
Okay.
That her return is happening Friday night, and she's going to be there for the match Saturday.
Okay, serious. Who do you think is going to be the 5th person, or who do you want to be the 5th person? Better yet,
who do I want to be the 5th person? Since he dropped the IC belt, I want it to be Soul.
I know you're gonna say
that. I need to find a way to get JC Jane in that match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me too. I mean, honestly, all the losers of those matches need to have like a fatal 4-way.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
That's what I wanted. That'd be great too, because I really need JC Jane in that match. So, but you want your Boo Soul to be in it. All right, that's fair. All right. Who do you want, Corey? Or who do you think? Either way.
I want JC Jane. I think it's AJ. I'm pretty confident to say it's AJ.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I wanted to save this. I was hoping my daughter is so smart. She stole my thunder. The person that I want in this match is Naomi.
Oh,
that's what I want. That's what I want in this match. What would be hilarious is she comes out, has her baby there, and then she gives it to hold my baby, and then comes out and you heifers, like that would be hilarious, right? I don't think it'll happen, but another one was Bianca. That would be awesome too. I don't think that'll happen, obviously,
She's
because
kind of busy right now.
She's kind of busy right now. That would be an
Nah, yeah,
awesome
she
way to get
definitely
her
had that
into
baby.
that would be an awesome way to get her back, but obviously that's not going to happen. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's probably going to be AJ getting into this match. Who wins? Who wins this match?
Before y'all get into who wins?
Yeah.
Have y'all heard Charlotte's interviews?
No.
No, I saw her on today, but I couldn't listen to it.
She did an interview with Bully and Dave LaGreca, and
okay, on the newly minted WWE radio, right?
Yeah, the whole
the
interview.
sellouts.
I can't call it that because that's all I want to hear about anyway. So
yeah.
But the whole interview, when they would ask her about winning the championship this weekend, she kind of deflected. She does not sound like she's thinking about that title. And she also said, over winning the title, she's there to make sure Jade don't win. So in my mind, that knocks both of them out. Because both of them said the same thing. When they were at Fanatics Fest, they interviewed Jade.
Yep.
She said, I'm there to stop Charlotte from winning that title.
Yep.
They both saying the same. So I think that eliminates both of them, which gets me excited for who I think gonna win.
So that gets them to what's the next Money in the Bank, right?
They're because those two didn't do it at SummerSlam. I think they holding them for Mania.
They hold them.
You better hold them that long.
You're gonna hold. That's a long hold.
It's a long hold, bro.
It was a long hold to get to SummerSlam. We've been waiting for this for 2 years.
Sure.
So do you think they do like a trilogy thing and then the blow off is at Mania?
They can do it, but I think they're gonna have their first one-on-one at Mania.
That's way too long, in my opinion, bro.
Yeah, that's too long. That's too long.
I mean, if they don't kill her faction, you can fill some of that with some Michin Charlotte and some B-Fab Charlotte and B-Fab Alexa and Michin Alexa to fill the time between now and WrestleMania.
Y'all just said Survivor Series, right? Mm-hmm. That's a War Games match. You don't need them one-on-one. Just give them. That's a War Games match.
Okay. All right.
Which teases you into it.
Then you get them to Rumble. And you pull the Austin Bret Hart. You have one of them eliminate the other one. And then when the ref's not looking, they sneak back in and eliminate the other one. And there's ways to keep them from one-on-one.
I know, but I can't wait that long, man. I can't wait. I wrote an article on our website why we needed Charlotte and Jade at SummerSlam, and I'm just disappointed that we're not getting it. Obviously, it's because of Rhea's injury, and that's unfortunate. But I can't wait any longer.
They could have found a way to have them girls one-on-one and put other people in that match.
They should. That's exactly what they should have done, but they panicked, and I don't like how they did.
Because we have a wealth of talent that could have taken both of those spots.
Okay,
I think we celebrating Sunday though. After the winner, I think we celebrating.
So I don't know. I don't think I agree with you, Corey.
If you got Charlotte and hang on. If you got Charlotte and Jade out of the way, Tiffany is not 2 belts. Tiffany, that ain't happening.
Nope.
So you got Chelsea Green and possibly the mystery person AJ Lee.
I got
do you think they'll?
I'm picking with my heart. I'm picking with my heart.
I'm picking with my heart. Yeah, I'm picking with my heart. I'm going with Chelsea. Like. That would be that, and then, like, if you think I was happy that Raquel won my God,
Hunter's putting her over way too much in public right now.
Okay, and I already cut a reel for this. I was going to put out later. I do not want her to win. I need her to win Money in the Bank because here's the problem with it: she gets this interim champion and championship, and then Rhea comes back and takes a strap back. Mm-hmm. So Chelsea gets a month with it. Right?
Don't matters more than they was planning on giving her. She's not winning Money in the Bank.
All she needs is not
winning Money in the Bank.
I think Roxanne wins that.
Oh no.
I'm shocked.
I don't think she deserves it.
I think Becky wins Money in the Bank.
I think it should be Becky. No, I don't think Roxanne deserves it. No, because look at me. Look, you're going to put the strap on Chelsea for like a month, and then you take it away, and then what happens to her? So the reality is if you think of look at Tiffany, how that happened with Tiffany. She was in the same line that Chelsea's in right now. When it comes to elevate, and then she got Money in the Bank. Chelsea is mega right now. Yeah. Chelsea is everywhere. They are really poising her everywhere. The reality is it would be better to put Money in the Bank with Chelsea because she could sell carrying that for the next 2, 3, 4 months.
I tell you why she's not
Roxanne
winning it.
couldn't.
It just popped in my head. I tell you why she's not winning Money in the Bank, and I already don't think she's winning it. I agree with the guys. Roxanne's winning it because that's your heel turn. That's your live Roxanne moment.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And that means more. That means more on Netflix to them than Chelsea having that briefcase
on SmackDown.
Yeah, it just does.
It does.
Yeah, but Chelsea gets the strap, and she's not tied to SmackDown anymore. And
Yes,
that's
she
the
is.
other thing is that gives her the opportunity to go back and forth with the Money in the Bank.
Oh, with the Money in the Bank, okay.
Oh, okay.
She gets Money in the Bank. She's not tied to SmackDown anymore.
But they're not gonna do that because Roxanne having that briefcase and eventually turning on Liv or taking that title off Liv is bigger because y'all have been asking for the Judgment Day to turn on each other for a year.
But see,
that gives you the way to do it.
Okay, but here's the problem with that. Why are we going to take Roxanne from being not even a mid-carder? Because they haven't even put a mid-card strap on her. How's she going from not even being a mid-carder, almost more of a valet with an occasional match, to being in the main event because she turns on her friend? It should be a feud between her and Raquel before it's a feud with her and Liv, so she shouldn't have the Money in the Bank.
Who was the one that was holding her down?
Stratton, though. Hold on a second. We saw the same place with Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton climbs the briefcase, wins the belt, turns on Nia Jax. We've seen this play before.
But they were bigger on SmackDown than, and Tiffany was wrestling regularly. Tiffany was wrestling regularly when she got Money in the Bank. She was
I understand that.
The whole
Judgment Day is a bigger storyline than anything on SmackDown that's not named Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. You might not like it, but Judgment Day is just bigger.
But see,
yes, but that's why they don't need the bank because they're already big.
We're forgetting one thing. As of the recording of this podcast, Liv Morgan's cursed. So Liv Morgan may not even go into the next couple PLE cycles with the strap anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Io, I mean, we can talk about that. I honestly think Io's taking the chip at SummerSlam. That's my gut. Like, I don't know what you guys think. It's not about a curse. I just think. I think it. If Liv
loses, you have to incorporate the curse. You've made the curse mean too much.
Yeah,
it has to be. It has to be.
Sure, that's fine. But I honestly think like this is a good time to put Io over. And
you think that, but I'll go back again to the words coming out Triple H's mouth. They have basically told us what they think of Liv. Liv is his megastar. I don't see
year
it.
Of Liv.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the curse happens because they implode and turn on her. I know y'all have disagreed with me for months, but I think at some point Liv's gonna end up the face in all of this.
How?
Because they love her so much and they think she's such a huge star. When you have a star that you think is that big, you want them to be a face. I understand people hate her right now because that's what her character is meant to do. It's meant to make us hate her. But when Raquel and Roxanne start to turn on her, it's gonna make her sympathetic. When she loses Dom to Nikki Bella, it's gonna make her, or to Paige, I should say. To Paige. Yeah, to Paige. It's gonna make her sympathetic. At some point before the end of the year, Liv will be the babyface in this situation. They're talking about her way too much as a megastar. And we all know WWE wants their megastars as faces.
She's going on ESPN tomorrow.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. And I mean, if you take her character and you try to make her character face, we've seen it before. Liv is a likable face. She's been that. She's just so good as a heel right now that y'all have forgot that Liv is a likable face. And Roxanne, I mean, if you just look at Roxanne when she just looks pissed off, Roxanne looks like she should be a full-blown heel.
Mm-hmm.
Raquel, big, what they call it?
Big Mommy Cool.
Yeah, she's a heel. Mm-hmm. I know she was a face Monday because everybody was so happy for her, but she's naturally
Not
A
everybody.
heel, just like that dude that wears suits on SmackDown. She's naturally a heel. Like
Okay,
it
so
is what
moving
it
on
is.
because you just ended the whole conversation.
He tried it.
Um,
He tried it.
he gone. He ain't gone, but yeah. Listen, the six man tag. We got Royce Keys, we got Solo Sikoa and LA Knight versus the Usos and Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline. Where are we going with this match, Corey?
We were wrong. Solo, there's no way in hell Solo's turning.
No way.
No way in hell. I don't know who
Okay.
wins. I think the bloodline pulls it out, but there's
Mhm.
no way in hell Solo's turning. We
Okay.
were wrong. All of us that thought it, including myself, we were wrong. There's no way. He's too over as a face right now.
He is
Yeah, but
specifically
the
trending.
Bloodline
He
are
is
faces.
trending better now as a face than he ever did in MFT or Bloodline on his own. He is singularly trending now
You
as a
can't.
face across social platforms than he ever
Yep.
has anywhere else.
You cannot put him back
Everywhere.
under those. You cannot put him back under those guys. That
Yep.
promo he did Monday when he came out making fun of the warning shot.
Oh,
Hey man,
beautiful. Beautiful.
it's been everywhere for 2 days, man.
Mhm.
Solo, he's the funniest dude in that family.
So
And I'm
good.
glad they're letting him finally show it.
Yeah.
Now they need to parlay that into putting gold on this dude, putting him in a
Yes.
main storyline. But yeah, it's over. He's not turning.
Yeah, but the
It's
Bloodline are baby faces too. It's just they're
yeah,
just
but
in
you
a
can't
weird
put him
mode.
you can't put him under
No,
them.
I
They're in
agree
a
with you. I
gray
agree with you.
area.
I agree with you.
I feel
But
like
I think
any of them look like faces or heels at this point of this six
no,
man.
they don't. They're just there.
It's
You know what I mean?
all gray area. This whole match is gray area right now.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
tell you what, I mean, I think at this point, and I know you're not gonna do it because we got the Cody Hill turn Saturday. So but at some point, I got
We're not doing
About that anymore.
no. Like,
did y'all
dude.
hear me? I just called y'all some bastards. I just want y'all to know that. I don't know if y'all heard me. We gotta do something with LA Knight. LA Knight's gotta eventually turn. It's
I will.
got-
I will say this about LA Knight. He's doing some of the best work that I've seen him do in quite a while.
Oh man, when he
Until
made fun of the
the 2+
Usos'
years.
old entrance,
Yeah.
when he did the little Samoa, oh my god.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's been
So
2
good.
years since the last time when he beat Logan Paul at SummerSlam in Cleveland. That's the last time I actually gave a damn about LA Knight.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's doing great work, but he's eating the pin to the Bloodline. Stacy, what do you got?
Yeah, I mean, this and when this first all came out, y'all know I was like, this was just ugh. Like ugh. But we're getting some of the best work from LA Knight that we've seen in a long time. And Solo, I couldn't agree with you more, Corey. He is doing like he is really elevating himself as being a solo wrestler.
So,
right?
And they all are. I think all
literally
6 guys
standing on his own. Royce Keys, great. Like we're
Doing
seeing
great.
good stuff from everybody. There's so many good things that could come out of this match because all 6 of them could be poised in their own separate runs, right? Jacob. I mean, and you guys even saw I forget which one it was, the night that the Roman was there and Jimmy was like this behind Roman.
That was Monday.
That was so we're seeing it, right? We're seeing some great stuff from all 6 of them. I mean, honestly, I don't care who wins this match because we're gonna get so many great matches out of it afterwards.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm just excited that it's happening because it's gonna feed us for the entire fall season.
I tell you what though. I do. It's not that I care, but I feel like they have to have Jacob look dominant, and Jacob has to go over. Doesn't matter who he beats.
I
It's
agree.
gotta be Jacob.
I agree. Serious, we got real quick.
Royce is going to be amazing.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, I want to say the Bloodline, but nothing would shock me more than to see Solo pin his brother.
Yeah.
Which one?
Jimmy.
Which one?
Jimmy takes that pin.
I mean, if rightfully so. I mean,
they'll protect Jay. They'll protect Jay.
And Jimmy, I take the pin.
Jimmy takes a pin.
That wouldn't shock me.
That wouldn't shock me either. All right,
Which is
Penta and
sad
Chad
for
Gable.
Jimmy because it should be Jay taking the pin, but it's going to be Jimmy.
Skip that next
No.
match. We don't
No.
care about that. Skip
We got to
skip that
get
next
through.
match.
We got to get through it. Stop, Corey. I'm gonna kick you out of the show again. Penta, Chad Gable. Chad Gable goes over. Chad Gable, in my mind, goes over. I think Penta had a great run with the belt, but I think it's time to give it to Chad. Stacy, who you got?
Gable.
I'm not watching this match. I love Penta. I love Penta, and my husband just got me the Penta plates to go on my signed Penta belt. I'm so excited about that. I love Penta. I mean, this man is amazing, but we are seeing Chad Gable's retirement tour.
Yeah, sure.
This is his retirement tour. So this is his last ditch effort. This is him they're gonna put the strap on him probably, unless he loses and he takes off his boots and he's out after this match.
That'd be interesting too.
That could very well happen. It's SummerSlam. He may not make it to WrestleMania, so I could see this being his retirement match. If that's good.
If there was a time to put the belt on, it's right now. And I think, I listen, I love Penta too, but I think this match is actually going to be really good. I do
too.
I think it's going to be good. Serious, who you got?
Chad Gable. I think Chad Gable finally erases the demons, gets the belt that he's been chasing for a long time. I like this full circle moment. I don't need to rehash, Penta, Chad Gable's storyline. I just think there's going to be some amazing wrestling technically that happens in this match. I think they're going to tell a really good story. I hope they give them the time to get this thing off the ground. Because you really have a contrast in style. You got Penta, which is the high flyer, go all over the place, and you got the methodical, technically sound Chad Gable here. And so I hope they give them enough time to tell their individual stories. I hope they get their spots in. I think Chad Gable wins it. It's in his hometown.
His home. Yep.
So I think Chad Gable gets it done, and I come in here in the chat and tell Corey I told you so.
All right. Then Corey already said Chad Gable.
Yeah,
give me the 6-woman tag. You got the Bella Twins and Paige versus Fatal Influence. I know who I want to go over, and it better damn sure be the ones that we're all thinking. It better be Fatal Influence. I'm sick of. When Nikki came back, I was like, "Oh, here we go, 6-woman tag." I was just like, I knew.
Cooper DeJean went to training camp, so she had to come back to work.
Yeah. It's time to go to work. Cooper, there's nothing the gene on. So yeah, Fatal Influence has to go over in this match. We're done here. Stacy.
I mean, they have to go over, but I don't know. They have to, but the reality is they brought the 3 of them back for a reason, right? And they keep pushing them and pushing them and pushing them. And as I told you guys, the Bellas have a huge following. I mean, I would hope that maybe the Bellas turn on Paige, and that's what gets her out of this little group, because it's not doing it. It's not it. So puts Paige in the super face category that gets her to go get Dom. So that serves 2 purposes.
Why are you talking about Paige and Dom? Why?
Because you haven't seen all that on socials?
No.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Oh,
yeah.
She was flirting with Dom.
She's flirting hard body.
Yep. It was
trying
put
to
out.
take Dom.
It was leaked on socials that Paige and Dom were heavy flirting when Liv wasn't paying attention. So that's everywhere. That's become a whole trend. So I could foresee the Bellas turning on Paige, so that way Paige can firmly go into the red brand and start a feud with Liv Morgan over Dom.
All right.
So we're doing Rhea Liv all over
I'm
again.
hating hard on Dom, man. He can't keep getting away with this.
Yeah. I can't get away with it.
So I see the Bellas turning on her, and then she gets to go to the red brand and go get her man.
Yeah, just give me Fatal Influence. I really don't give a damn about it. Serious?
I think the Bellas win.
You're taking too long. The Bellas win. All right, great. That's terrific. All right, so Trick Williams and Baron Corbin. Whoop that, Mr. Whoop that. I gotta get my lemon peppers, my lemon pepper wings for that occasion versus Baron Corbin. I think Corey, you said you think Trick is gonna take the L. He's gonna eat the pin.
Yeah, I think he's dropping the title.
Stacy.
I agree, but again, I feel like that they're just not doing enough of the good stuff with Trick. I mean, this is another PLE match that I just don't care about. This is the second PLE he's been in that I don't care about the match.
I will say he did go on social media and say he think Melo should be in that match too.
Yep, he did.
Ooh, can you send that to me, please?
I'll find it. Baron Corbin said that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Baron said that.
Baron Corbin said that.
Do you think Carmelo can throw a monkey wrench into this match? I doubt it, but like try to inject himself on Friday.
I mean,
I would love that.
Since it's such a big thing on social media, if he did, it wouldn't hurt anything to throw him in it because everybody's asked for it. And their favorite thing, and I heard Triple H say it again today, if the fans want it, we'll make it happen. Now, he says that about everything. Well, the fans want Melo in that match.
The fans do. And it's been everywhere. When they announced this match, X went nuts with people that were like...
Justice for Carmelo, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Justice for Carmelo. So...
Okay. Serious, who you got?
I got Trick Williams.
Okay. Yeah, I'm rooting for Trick, obviously, but I think Baron's probably gonna go over. I have a sneaky suspicion about this one. Gunther Nick Aldis. Gonna be interesting match. I think this can be a sneaky good match. Stacy, who do you got? Nick Aldis in his in-ring return against the Ring of General.
I love them both. I'm so excited about this match, probably most of all for the weekend. I think it's Gunther because I think this is going to be Gunther retiring Nick from wrestling. Because it's the career ender. So I think that's what they're doing is they're trying to find a way to sneak in a career ender. So this is a way for Nick to retire from the ring officially because he's never done that before.
Yeah, so they'll probably set that up on Friday night, I mean, right?
Yep.
So, all right. Serious, who you got? Gunther and Nick Aldis.
Gunther wins this. He makes Nick Aldis go to sleep. I think at the conclusion of this, I think we may get the return of one Drew McIntyre. But we'll see.
Interesting. Who you got for me, Corey?
Gunther's gonna win, but I'm completely opposite of Stacy. I think this is a tryout for Nick Aldis.
Really?
Interesting.
I think they're trying to see if he can be, because he's always wanted to be in this company and wrestle. And Adam Pearce told him, I believe Adam Pearce told him, once you sign this contract, you're now a wrestler. You're not the GM anymore.
Yeah.
I think this is a trial to see if it can work. And if he has a good match, I mean, he's gonna lose. But if he goes out there and he goes with Gunther and he shows he can do this, I think he becomes full time.
Interesting. And then we'll have to. I don't think Pierce will do double duty. I'd be interested to see if they find another GM.
They're gonna have to,
because Nick Aldis younger than everybody in the main event scene. He's 39.
Yeah, he's 39. Carmella, Corey Graves' wife, has already put it all over socials that when Nick goes full-time wrestling, she wants to be considered for the GM role of the Blue brand. I've seen that several places that she would like to be considered. Money. I mean, I told y'all, I put something out months ago about NXT. I mean, I would love to see like AJ Styles manage the Blue brand.
Yeah,
or Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens would be perfect for it. He's been saying now. He just put something out 2 weeks ago that said that he's being ghosted, and I think that's a work that he can't get anybody to answer his calls.
He'll be back.
I think AJ should go to NXT. I think he's invaluable down there. I think Kevin would be really good on the Blue brand because he can work the mic. And
when we're done with all the matches, I do have a question for y'all about SummerSlam.
Yeah. We gotta get through all the matches. Sami Zayn, Finn Balor. Let's do this real quick. Sami Zayn, Finn Balor. Who do you got?
Finn.
What's that?
Finn.
What's that?
I didn't hear him. Say it again.
He said Finn.
Yeah, I said Finn.
I thought he said okay. I'm sorry. I thought he said Sammy.
All right, so I got Finn too. Stacey, who you got?
I would love to see Finn.
Me too. I think ever since he's gone to SmackDown, I think we
gotta keep Crash Out Sammy going. He can't be crashing out if he wins.
Yeah.
He's got to keep crashing out.
Yeah,
he's got to keep
being mad and mean, so he can't win. He just can't.
And I think Finn is on a good trajectory, even though, like, dude, can you get the long pants back? I can't do it with him. He doesn't eat a carb. Can you eat a freaking carb, guy? Like, you're making me look bad. But like, Finn deserves this, and it's been a long time. I like to see him in this spot, so I like Finn. Who you got, Sirius?
I'm going with Finn.
Yeah. Okay.
That means Sammy gonna win. We all can't pick. Y'all know the rules. We all can't.
I know. I can't have a clean sweep. Okay. Let's do Danhausen, Dom Mysterio. I mean, is there a world where Dom Mysterio loses this match?
Yep.
Yes.
Because of y'all, Dom losing.
No, I think Dom goes over. I think Danhausen got Saturday Night Main Event. I think Dom gets it here.
I don't.
No way. No way Danhausen's losing. They are putting too much money in that man. They need him to go over. They need him to win this match so they sell more shirts.
I don't think so. But he can still sell shirts and do it in a great way. Who do you got, Sirius?
I think Danhausen wins it.
Okay. Corey, you love Danhausen, right?
I mean, I got Danhausen winning, but it's y'all's fault. This
my
is,
fault.
I'll be glad when this is over.
Oh, stop it. You need to, dude, Danhausen is money. He's human monies.
You are
Listen, I'm gonna say this, he's gonna kick me out. That's why they can let Cody turn heel, because Danhausen's the number one seller.
She gone.
We ain't gonna let her finish that
We're
statement.
gonna have a good time. We're gonna have me and Stacey gonna have a good time Saturday.
So good.
Saturday's fine.
Fine Saturday night. Especially
Saturday.
Okay,
let's
go. I left the three big matches for the end. Let's start with Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, Hell in a Cell.
That's gonna be fun.
Oba.
We all think Oba's going over. He's going to get the
longer match than Stacey keeps saying.
That's what I wanted to ask. Do we think this is going to be a 15, 20-minute match?
Yep.
Yes.
I don't think it'll be 15, 20. I think you give them I think 15 is the max.
Yeah,
it's Saturday. It's Saturday, right? I need Sirius. When we come on, I need you to have the exact time of that match.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be paying attention. We're gonna need the timer on that.
From bell to bell.
Dude, you can't have a 10-minute Hell in a Cell match. That's a joke.
No.
That's a joke.
With Brock Lesnar, you'd be surprised.
But most Hell in a Cell matches go at least 20 minutes. At least.
Have you seen Oba from January to now? The shape
he lost a bunch of weight.
And then Brock's in the bed. Like, Brock didn't get in this shape to go out there for 5 minutes.
Right.
No, that's not happening.
No, that check cleared his account. He going out there for 5 minutes and getting the hell out of there.
You can make this a 20-minute match without them actually doing much.
Yeah.
Sure, they can. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Slam each other in the cage a couple times, lay around.
Yeah, Oba went from 310 to about 302. But if you look at the side-by-side pictures, he had that little chunk in the middle. Now he's slimmed down. Like, Oba is ready. So I think Brock, to your point, Corey, I think Brock looks good. This has to be at least 20 minutes. I don't care if it's a slow, methodical pace to get him to 20 minutes. You can't have a 10-minute Hell in a Cell match. Like, when you announced a Hell in a Cell match, you said, "All right, we're going to give you at least 20 minutes, and you guys got to work." So that's what somebody
got to go through the cage. Somebody got to rip the door off the hinge. It's going to be a lot of show to get us to that 20 minutes.
Exactly.
But we getting to at least 20.
Yeah, the referee's got to get knocked out. Something it's got to go bad at some point. So I think everybody wants Oba and thinks Oba's going to go over. Brock, this probably is his last match. If it's his swan song, we'll probably talk about it on our Hard Truths show Saturday. Please join us on Saturday, not immediately following the PLE, because we need time to digest everything, to calm ourselves down, to laugh at Corey for Corey Rhodes not turning heel. So we need time for that, and then we'll be live doing our instant analysis and post analysis.
If you're watching Villains Line, I'm gonna be in the green room as soon as the show ends, because I'm gonna be ready, because Cody is gonna make our night.
Ready.
Anyway, so CM Punk, Corey Rhodes, who goes over? You think it's
Punk.
Punk?
I think it's Punk,
Okay.
and I think the heel turn that I'm talking about gets us to Mania for the rematch.
Is this where we get a surprise return?
Don't do that. That's my question at the end.
Oh, we're doing it now. So what?
Who's
Do
the
it now.
surprise? We know we're getting a surprise. I don't think it's this match, but who's the surprise?
Randy?
You think Randy?
I don't.
Serious know where I'm going, so
Yeah.
Go ahead.
me and Serious already spoke. Serious know where I'm going.
Go. Come on. Don't waste my time. We ain't got a lot of time. Come on.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Okay.
After Roman goes over, Dwayne's back.
Okay.
But I don't think it's this match.
And that could be this
not this match.
No,
That's why I said after Roman goes
it's,
over.
It's gonna be Sunday after Seth, and Roman get done and Roman beats Seth. I think Dwayne shows up and.
Well, why wouldn't he show up for this match?
Because
Saudi. I think Saudi has paid. I think Saudi has paid for Rock Roman.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
And I think you've got other people that come back for this match. You've got a KO. You've got an RKO. I mean, you could even have Drew come back.
I don't think nobody pops up for this match. And I think once Punk goes over, I think Punk somehow wins this match in a kind of dirty way. And I think Cody snaps and beats the hell out of him to go off Saturday night.
Okay, so you think Punk goes over and then Corey Rhodes. You think Cody after the match just does some dirty stuff and
no,
that's
I don't think Cody. I don't think Cody does anything. I think Raheem shows up.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Listen. It would make for good TV. I just don't see it. I don't think it's happening. But okay. So, Serious, who do you got?
I think Punk wins it.
Okay. And Stace, you think?
I agree firmly with Corey.
And I think this is going to be a really good match. I think these two guys are going to work really well together. I think they've worked together in AEW. I think that this is going to be a really good match. So I'm really excited for this match to see what happens. Two professionals that can just work. So I'm really looking forward. I pick Cody Rhodes.
You think Cody's going over?
Yeah.
Okay.
QB1. I don't think CM Punk came back to have a long run. I just never. I think
we're watching his retirement tour.
I always feel like he's a transition guy. He's never a guy that you're gonna hang the hat on. Like he was the transition guy to get the belt onto Roman at WrestleMania. I think he's the transition guy to get the belt back on Cody and get him over or get him heel turned or however you want to look at it.
If you're correct and Cody Rhodes wins, this is where we get the Punk turn.
Okay.
Punk can't turn. You can't. Punk can do whatever he wants to Cody, and the fans will not boo him.
And the fans will
Exactly.
There's no way that Punk can go heel against Cody.
There's no way Punk can go heel, period. The fan, he's got too much.
Didn't we have the same conversation with Randy Orton before Mania?
And Randy Orton
he wasn't a heel.
And Randy Orton,
Randy Orton. They barely
didn't have McAfee to make him a heel because he wasn't a heel.
That's the only way they did it.
Randy Orton snapped the hell out, beat the brakes off of Cody Rhodes, and
they cheered.
They cheered.
Do you understand that there's nobody on the roster? There's nobody on the roster that can turn heel against Cody Rhodes because the fans don't want Cody Rhodes no more.
The reality is y'all saw Unreal, and Michael Hayes and Hunter had this conversation, right? He's like, the fans may turn him a full heel. And if it happens, it happens. Because they already said on Unreal, they knew going into that match, Randy was not the heel. Pat McAfee was the heel. Randy was not. So they went into that match, and Randy was not the heel in the situation. And they were concerned that was going to put Cody into full heel mode.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
It didn't happen.
Is Unreal real or is it scripted, in y'all's opinion?
It's both.
They did not put that in there for no reason.
That's right.
There for a reason.
Yeah,
that's right.
Absolutely. That's a breadcrumb to see how we would react to it.
It is an Easter egg for sure.
And we're gonna get the full thing Saturday night, like I said, like and Stacey said.
Which is exactly why a couple months before that, that John Cena said, because he didn't have to say, that the original dialogue was to turn Cody heel. And then he was like, well, I've not been a heel yet. That was in the last Unreal. I've not been a heel yet. Let me do this. So they were already shopping it before, and Cena was like, yeah, let's make my retirement tour interesting. Even he put it up before that. That's not a slip. That's not an honest. That's an Easter egg. They're already shopping it. They've been shopping it now for a while, and fans are reacting to it.
We'll see. We'll see.
I can't wait to see y'all Saturday night. I can't wait.
I mean, listen, if it happens, it happens. I'm not going to sit here and cry over spilt milk.
You might not, but Sirius will. And I want y'all to save my voice memo that's going to come through after. It's going to be like we just won the Super Bowl. It's going to be crazy.
Nixon 5.
And also, Corey, let's remember that like a month ago, Villain was crashing out just as hard as Sirius. So this is an Easter egg on its own.
Because I just don't believe it's going to happen.
Even Villain can see the writing on the wall, or he'd be crashing out as hard as Sirius is.
No, I think
listen, if you just looked at
big
Sirius a minute ago, Sirius sees the writing on the wall too. He knows it's coming. He just
SummerSlam is a big transition point. SummerSlam is a big transition point. So I could see it happening. I don't think they'll pull the trigger. I don't think they have the balls to do it, but we'll see. Acknowledge him, Roman Reigns, our tribal chief versus Seth Rollins. I think this is easily going to be the match of the weekend. Who do you got, Sirius?
Roman.
I think we're going to clean. I think we're going to clean sweep this one.
Yeah, everybody has the tribal chief.
Especially since his schedule just came out and they said he's not leaving.
Yeah, he's full time.
I ain't fucking leaving.
So show must go on.
The show must go on.
Yeah, he's at every Raw for what the next 6 weeks post SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think he's got a couple. I think it's a couple weeks where he's not there, but for the most part, he's gonna be there.
Yeah, I mean, Seth has gone over on Roman a lot of times, especially at the last Royal Rumble. The way that they played that match out was beautiful. I think 3-4 years ago. Roman needs a clean win over Seth Rollins, and I think Seth is great. Seth is going to be fine. I think they can find something for him to do.
No. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about people maybe done after SummerSlam. Could this be it for Seth? Could Seth be ready to walk away?
But here's my question. Question. After Seth loses this, what are we doing with Seth?
That's why I'm asking. Could this be where Seth is ready to go? Seth's already set up his second career. He's talking about how much he's getting hurt, how he doesn't have his whole reason for wanting this match is this could be it for us.
Yeah, this is definitely it for those two. I mean, he is like the thing with he's on NFL what's it with Good Morning Good Morning.
He's on
NFL.
Good Morning Football. He's on Rich
Good Morning Football.
He's
Rich Eisen all the time.
He's that's his second career. Like he is totally locked in on that. So and he does a damn good job. I don't know if you watch him on that show.
He's great.
He's damn good.
And honestly, we're going into football season, so why not go into one of the biggest matches of his career? Right? We've all been waiting for Seth and Roman, and then why not disappear for a couple months and go swim in your second career? Why not take a break and we see him all over NFL?
Like Sirius said, when he loses, what do you do with him? Well, you send him to football season, even if he's not done
send him
forever.
to football season.
Send him to football.
It makes sense.
Seth Rollins is damn good at this.
Yes.
He's damn good. I'm shocked by how much I like Seth Rollins on NFL Network.
I love him.
He's great. He's great.
He's great at this.
So you just gave Drew 6 months off. Why not let Seth take football season?
You just got him back at Mania.
And then he comes back at Rumble. But we just got him back. But again, serious, what are they going to do with him afterwards? And if he leaves, that gives Breaker a spot to step up.
And where's his wife at in all this? We have to throw that in there. Where's Becky?
Becky's pregnant.
Then Becky's pregnant.
She's trying to have another kid.
Seth's leaving. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Becky is pregnant or they're trying to get pregnant, Seth's gone after Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, that's a reality. I think he'll come back. Like I could see him coming back for Rumble or like Elimination Chamber to do something at Mania because I mean he's still good, he's still big. But I see if I were him, I would be like, I've been putting all these roots down everywhere else. Let me take the pin on one of my big things and then let me go into my NFL career and see how it goes. It makes the most sense for him.
Okay. Yeah. I it'll be interesting to see what they do. I don't feel like they should have a hiatus for him, but I feel like, to your point, what do you do with him after this match? What do we do?
There's nothing
mean,
higher than Roman right now, and
Yeah,
they're
there's
there.
there's
no
not.
place to
I don't
go
know
after
what you do. I don't know what you do with him after this. So I think you could give him at
Yep.
Chamber. I think he probably comes back at Rumble. And you give him. So
That was my baby.
yeah, he should be asleep. Go to bed. Go to bed.
No,
The junior.
we don't go to
Go to
school till a week from tomorrow. So
Uncle
I'm gonna say, it's
Uncle Bill
summertime
said go to
shit.
bed. Nah, listen, I don't know what you do, so maybe it's a good time for him to have a break, and then you can have Roman feud with LA Knight or Solo or something like that for a little bit, and
I'm not
then
trying
go
to
from
have
there.
I think the breadcrumbs to chasing starts Monday,
sure.
unless The Rock really comes back.
Unless The Rock comes back.
That's just me throwing that out there because his movies are bombing. But Jumanji just released a trailer yesterday, so it might not be The Rock. But seriously, it's SummerSlam. They put up the graphic. WWE has blasted this. There's been a surprise every year. Who's the big surprise this weekend? Don't matter what match. Who's the big surprise?
Got to be The Rock.
You think it's The Rock? About you,
convinced
Sherry?
me. It's got to be The Rock.
Yeah, I mean, you and I spoke. I think it's either The Rock or KO.
I don't think KO's big enough at this moment.
I mean, Randy is the guy I really
KO's
want.
extremely big enough, especially if
Randy's-
he comes in and who?
Randy Orton.
You know why
That's
I
the
say
guy.
KO's not big enough for this? Because WWE's blasted it so much that you need it to be a megastar showing up.
Has to be a megastar.
It's gotta be somebody that's like, oh my God, I can't believe he's here.
It's The
And
Rock.
it's not that's not KO.
It's Tom Brady.
Oh my God.
Stop it now.
And with that being said, like
I crash out for
I was about to say this. I was about to say maybe it's Dean Ambrose because I'm trying to think what has he been doing lately in AEW. He's been working. He was in that title match.
They just had him on just now.
They just had him on. I would love it to be Dean, but I don't think there's enough money.
His contract runs through next year, I believe, don't it?
Yeah, like I don't think they can get him out of that. So I would love that. That would be poetic to have him come in during that match. But
Well, I just have a question. With all these people that are going to be leaving next week, with all the people that we love that are free agents this week, are we going to start doing a separate podcast for AEW now that Corey and I are going to be watching AEW?
Yeah, because I'll be tuning in.
I'm going to be all in.
No, I mean, like, no, we don't have to do a separate.
There. I mean,
we don't have to listen. We're backstage business. We just do a lot of WWE because that's what we like to talk about. But we talk about AEW every now and then. We can talk about AEW on here. We all wrestling.
We don't have AEW. I'm just saying.
We start talking to AEW. Coach might show up.
Exactly. Listen, I was watching AEW a little bit before we got on the show. They had this really good match going on there. Like couple missed spots in there here and there, but like it was still pretty good.
That's the word, Junior.
Yeah. He said that he would never come back. He just said that last week.
Yeah, go to bed, Junior. No, I'm kidding. It'll be interesting.
Legacy right there.
I can't wait to see who finds their way back to WWE. Hopefully it's Randy, but I think
I'm gonna tell you now, if it's The Rock, we'll spend the whole show Sunday night talking about Rock Roman.
Sure.
And that's what they want.
That's what they're gonna want. So and one thing that happened a couple of weeks ago, Moana came out and didn't do too great. So
not only that, Seth talking about people's champion this and all that. Seth
his entire monologue at the kickoff was all Rock's
Rock stuff.
sayings.
Yeah.
All Rock sayings. So I mean, maybe Rock comes out and it's in alignment with Seth and Rock.
Gets that belt and whoops his behind and writes him out for a couple months. So that'd be the way to go. Listen, I had a great time. I can't wait for SummerSlam. I know everybody else can't wait for it. We will be back here. The junior execs are going to have their show Friday. They're previewing SummerSlam. They're super excited. Shout out to Brian Jr. and Avery and Alex and Malik and everybody had a really great time. So make sure you watch that show. And then we're going to be back Hard Truth Saturday night and Sunday night. Sunday night without Sirius Simmons, but we're going to hold it down. We might have a few special guests. You pay attention to our socials. We'll announce it there. And we're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. It's the second biggest PLE of the year. So we're treating it as such. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to our sponsors, ProMed. Like I said, get to their website, get 15% out of your order using the exclusive code Executives 2026. I am so excited for this. Corey, always a pleasure, my brother. Get us a close and get it out of there.
Hey man, check out the kids on Friday, yo. They doing big things. They better than their parents. I just want y'all to know that. So if you like their parents, check them out.
Amazing.
Saturday, be here. So I don't care what Villain talking about. As soon as Cody cracked that boy upside his head with a belt or something, Corey gonna be in the green room waiting. So y'all tune in.
That's not
We're
healing
gonna
up.
have a good
That's
time.
not healing
We're
up.
gonna have a good. We're gonna have a good time Saturday night.
That's not
We're gonna have a
healing.
good time. We really gonna have a good time Sunday night because we ain't gotta listen to Sirius be wrong all night. So I check y'all out this weekend. Check the kids out. Oh, if you tuned into the 49er show, we appreciate y'all. Hey, I see y'all Saturday.
Bang, bang. Listen, Giant show coming soon, Tuesday, 8:00. We back at it. We back at it. Big Blue.
Outside finally.
We outside. But listen, if you don't do anything, people, get to our website. We got so many deals out there. We just threw up some new deals. We're partnering with a lot of great brands. You can get you some home security from Philips. You can get a Hisense TV to watch this PLE and listen to us and watch us on our TVs. We got so many great brands that we partner with. We have a lot of fun. With them. Hey, listen, even if you want to learn how to draw, we got Creative Hub. Go do that. You want to learn how to draw. Take their classes. We got so many great deals out there. But Stacy, my queen, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Give us a plug and a close.
I mean, another great night. Track us on all socials. We've got things going all the time. Love you talk about the website. We've got so many great deals and also such great insight. Check out the blogs. Check out everything we've got going on. See us on all social platforms. And this weekend, Hard Truths, PLE, crash outs galore, Saturday night and Sunday night. We are going to be live. And y'all, it's always a good time. There's always room for you to come and visit. We've got some surprise guests that we might be seeing with us Saturday and Sunday. Can't say just yet, but I'm kind of excited. It's going to be great. So come see us. Great people in. Love my fam. See y'all for the heel turn Saturday.
She gone. Serious. Get us a plug and close this out.
Man, it's your boy Sears repping that 412 and the 703, man. Such a privilege and absolute pleasure doing this show with these individuals on tonight. Everybody's talking about it. Friday afternoon, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, the Junior Exec podcast becomes live, man. It's just fun watching, our kids just kind of imitate us. It's so fun watching it, man. And my little man, had me wanting to put him in timeout for saying some stupid stuff. So he and I gonna have to talk about that later. Then on Saturday, Sunday, they are alluded to it, man. We back in the building with the reaction show, man. Shout out to the guys who gonna hold it down in my absence on Sunday. Shout out to everybody who's rocking with us, man, over on the blogs, the website, our friends over at Nonsense and Deep Thoughts, man. Wrestling Mama, the Playbook podcast, so many different people that have just came alongside and, put their hand in the pile, sat at the table with us and helped us move that thing, man. I'm excited about the potential guests that'll be coming in, man. Shout out to the homie Trav, Wicked Bitter, doing big stuff. Looking forward to partnering with him continually, man. I always close out my shows like this, man. God is good, even though sometimes people are not, man. Cody Rhodes is not turning. Peace.
Cody Rhodes ain't turning, guys. No, seriously, listen, thank you everybody for listening with us, rocking with us. Thank you for ProMed for sponsoring the show. We got so many great shows coming. Next week is even more exciting. Got a lot of great stuff going on. Total Sports on Tuesdays. We got Backstage Business back at it on Wednesdays and a lot of shows in between. Thank you, everybody, for rocking with us. Listen, the ring is broken down. All the trucks with Dan House's face are packed up. We're on to the next show. Popcorn's left all over the place, so fans have filed out. We going to Minnesota. We'll see you there. Listen, go out there, support your neighborhood villain. If you don't have one, you got the best one here. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll see you next week, or we'll see you Saturday. Peace.